Very good morning to everyone. Yesterday we have done question 2 till question 2 of the exercise 9C. Right? In question 1 it was you have to add the rational numbers. In question 2 the question was add 2 or 3 terms were given, add the rational numbers. Right? In the question 3 what you have to show a number is given to you in the form of rational number. Okay, you have to write down the sum of two integers or rational number. Okay, they are saying that express each of the rational number as sum of integer and rational number. Okay, so first of all, in all these three parts, these are the parts given to you. Okay, how many parts are there? Okay, right. So one part I'm giving you for the homework. This is the fourth part. Okay, in all these parts you have to first of all change the fraction into the mixed fraction. You know that how mixed fraction can be formed? Everyone knows that mixed fraction how it can form? Yes. You have to divide it. Suppose I am dividing it here. Okay, I am telling you for the first question only. 16 divided by 5. Okay, so 5 3s are 15 and 1 is the remainder. So this 3 will come here, this 1 will go up and 5 will go down. This is known as mixed fraction. Yanya Chawla, adjust your camera and stop eating. Okay, so this is the question. You have to change the fraction into the mixed fraction. After changing into the mixed fraction, then you have to show that this rational number is a sum of one integer and one rational number. So you just have to split the term. Okay, you can see from here, this is a mixed fraction. 3 you have to write here, then you have to add. Okay, you have to put an addition sign and then you have to write this 1 by 5 as a rational number. Now this this answer is a form of sum of sum of the integer and the rational number. Got it? Yes, everyone. You have to change the fraction into the mixed fraction and then you have to split in this way. Okay, 3 you have to write here and in between these two you have to write a plus sign. Okay, and then you have to write here 1 by 5. So this is the formation of addition of integer. This is integer, this is rational number. Everyone is clear? Right, now I am telling you the second part. Okay, second part same as it is. You have to change into the mixed fraction. If minus sign is there, write down the minus sign. Okay, now take out the minus sign common and in the bracket what you have to write, this 2 you have to write as it is. In between you have to write a plus sign and here you have to write this fraction. So that this formation is a formation of addition of an integer and rational number. You have to show in this way. You don't have to add furthermore. You just have to show your answer in such way where you can show that this is the sum of integer and the rational number. It is very easy question. Avni Latter, take your seat. Fourth part is minus 80 upon 19. Okay, change this fraction into the mixed fraction. Okay, mixed fraction. Now minus sign will be as it is. Take minus sign common and in the bracket you have to write this 4 as it is. In between plus sign and 4 by 19 as it is. So this is a formation in all these parts. You will get a formation of addition of integer and a rational number. Addition of integer and rational number. One will be the simple number and one will be in the form of fraction. Right, it's clear to everyone. This question third of 9C exercise. Please show me thumbs up. Very good. Kushan, sure it's understood by you. Please don't say yes for the sake of yes. Avni Lathar. Now you have missed one concept. Those who have joined the class right now, I am repeating this step once again. In third question, the rational numbers are given to you. Some are positive, some are negative. Third part I'm giving you for the homework. In all these rational numbers, they're showing that show the answer in the form of addition of integer and rational number. You have to show your answer in the form of integer and rational number. So first of all, you have to change your rational number into the mixed fraction by dividing. Okay, into the mixed fraction. So from the mixed fraction, you have to write this 3 as integer in the form of integer. Here you have to write a plus sign and here you have to write this fraction. That's it. This is the answer. This is the answer. No need to solve furthermore. Okay? So you will get the answer in the form of addition of integer and rational number. Similarly this. Okay, change into the mixed fraction. Minus sign will be as it is. Again minus sign will be common. Okay, in the bracket, write down this 2 and in between put a plus sign and here you have to write this fraction. So this is again a formation of addition of integer and rational number. Similarly, this fourth question, fourth part. Right? Pratishtha? Understood? Yes, Path? Yanya? Understood? Everyone show me thumbs up. Siddharth, Akshara, Naitik. Very good. Very good girl. Alia, Saloni. Try to sit carefully and listen carefully whenever I'm repeating the concept. Anirudh, I have repeated the concept 3 times already. Right? If you are busy somewhere, it is your fault now. Let me start the next concept. Now with this three question, your exercise 9C is complete. Right? 9C is having total 3 questions. Till second we have done yesterday. So third was the question which I have discussed today. You have to show the question in the form of addition of integer and rational number. So these are the steps. If you have missed anything, you can see the video once again. Okay? Now, let's start with the next exercise. That is 9D exercise. Exercise 9D. I am going to start 9D exercise. Question 1. You have to write down the additive inverse. Additive inverse of the following rational numbers or integers. Right. So additive inverse, they are asking, first of all, for the question, for the first part, -5. So I'll tell you what is the meaning of additive inverse. Any number which is given to you, if the number is given to you in the form of negative, your answer will be positive. This is the answer. This is the additive inverse. If the question is given to you in negative form, then you have to write the number as it is, but in the opposite form. Right? Suppose, second part, 4 divided by 15 is the question. They are asking find out the additive inverse. So additive inverse will be, this is 4 by 15, so answer will be -4 upon 15. This will be the answer. You write down this number as it is. Only you have to oppose the sign. Okay, minus will become plus and plus will become minus. Right? And number will be as it is. If the number is there, some student is asking, suppose the number is this, 4 upon 15 and minus sign is there in the denominator. In such case, this minus sign is the common sign for both the terms. This minus sign will common for both the terms. Either it is given to you in the numerator or in the denominator. Okay, so additive inverse will be +4 upon 15. Got it? Everyone? Okay. Now next, third part is -13 upon 7. Okay, and fourth part is -21 upon -11. So let me tell you, -13 upon 7, additive inverse will be what? Tell me the additive inverse. Tell me. Yes. upon 7. The sign will be opposite. Very good. Sign will be opposite. Very good, Rashi. This is, first of all, tell me minus sign is given you in the numerator and in the denominator. So it means first of all you have to cancel the sign. Okay. This will become now positive. So your question is positive. Okay. Your question is given you in the positive form because negative will get cancelled. Now tell me the additive inverse of this. Additive inverse of this. So that will be minus 21 upon 11. This is your answer. Okay, if both are negative, that means your question is positive. Right? Your question is positive. If both are negative, question is positive. Now tell me the additive inverse of this positive term. That will be negative term. Understood by everyone? Saloni, understood? Yash Sharma? Garv? Okay, very good. Other students? It's understood? Sure, Geet, Abhijot, what you are saying? Just let me read the query. Where you will not put? Abhijot, minus is already given you, okay? Numerator and denominator. That means they will get cancelled. Okay, your question is now positive. Now tell me the additive inverse of this positive rational number. That will be negative rational number. Right? Abhijot? Understood? Okay. So this was the first question. Very, very easy. You just have to find out the additive inverse. So additive inverse is what? Additive inverse says you have to oppose the sign. If the sign is negative, you have to write the plus sign, positive sign. Okay, but term will be as it is. You don't have to change the term. Okay, this is 4 by 15. You don't have to write 15 by 4. No. Okay, 4 by 15 as it is. Only sign will be opposite. Alright? Now, let's start the second question. Subtraction. Okay? So, listen carefully. Nobody will say, ma'am, repeat the concept again and again. Okay? From my side, I always used to repeat the concept. After writing the concept, I used to repeat the concept again. Okay? But please don't say, ma'am, again and again repeat the concept. Just what you are saying, let me read the query. Hold on. Abhijot, just wait. Yes, Abhijot, please ask me. Abhijot? Just wait. Good morning. Your voice is not properly audible to me. Yes, Abhijot, please tell me.
When you have written that question 21 by 11.
Yes.
Then minus cancelled and it became positive.
Yes. Minus. Yes.
So now additive inverse between minus and minus sign will not come in both front like minus 21 upon minus 11.
No, Abhijot, listen carefully. Listen to me. I said that if any time this minus sign will be given to you, okay? Why they are writing this minus sign? Okay, they are just checking your concept. Okay, the checker which has given to you, okay, who has made the question, they know that this is already a positive term. Okay, just making you confused. They are writing minus sign in both the terms. Okay, if minus is given here in the numerator and in denominator, it means this is a positive term. This is not a negative term. We don't have to write anywhere minus sign. Okay, these minus will get cancelled. So this is your question now. This is the question now. Okay, now this is a positive term. Now additive inverse will be negative. Positive will become negative and the term will be as it is. Rest will be as it is.
Ma'am, this minus sign is for both and it's common.
This minus sign is not common. This minus sign is for numerator. This minus for denominator. Okay, when minus sign is here, suppose minus sign is here. Okay, that will be the common minus sign. You can suppose, in some cases you can suppose this minus for common. Okay, if minus sign is given here, then also you can suppose this for the minus sign. But minus sign is given in the numerator and in denominator, it means there are two minus sign. Okay, if I write this term here, minus 21 upon 11, I have written this minus sign here, this minus sign here. Okay, two common minus sign. So again, two minus sign will get cancelled. Right?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So kindly mute yourself, Abhijot. So whenever I'm teaching in the class, if at that point you are having any doubts, so please ask me. You can say, ma'am, kindly unmute me. Okay, no worries. Your concept should be clear from my side. Now, question second is subtract the question. Subtract. Okay. So in the exercise 9C, yesterday we have done the addition of the rational numbers. Okay, addition. Okay, I told you that when the denominators will be same, okay, you just simply have to add the numerators. If denominators will be different, then you have to take the LCM. Okay, yesterday we have done these questions. Yes or no? Say yes. Okay, we have done. If denominators will be different, then you have to take LCM and then go for the addition of the numerators. Okay, similarly, you have to do the same concept for the subtraction. Question is subtract. Now, here you just have to check one thing. Subtract 7 upon 8 from 3 upon 8. Okay, what some students are doing. Okay, what they are doing. They are just reading the statement subtraction. Okay, they are subtracting in this way. Okay, they are subtracting in this way. This is totally wrong. I know the question is of subtraction, but this is not a way. They are saying that subtract 7 by 8 from 3 by 8. From 3 by 8. So it means you have to write down 3 by 8 in the beginning, and from 3 by 8 you have to subtract 7 by 8. Are you getting? Is it clear to everyone? Okay, when it is given to you, suppose question is subtract 2 from 1 or subtract 2 from 5. What is the meaning of this? Subtract 2 from 5. 2 from 5 means 5 you have to write in the beginning, and from 5 you have to subtract 2. Okay, very good, Prasanna. In the same manner, you have to read the statement carefully. 7 by 8 from 3 by 8. It means 3 by 8 write down in the beginning and then subtract 7 by 8 after that. Right? Other steps are same as it is. If the denominators will be same, then take the LCM. LCM will be same. That will be 8. Now subtract the numerator. 3 minus 7. 3 minus 7 will be minus 4 upon 8. Yes or no? Minus 4 upon 8. And you can further more also. Okay, you can cancel further more. If it is going on table 4, 2, you can cancel. Okay, 4 ones are, 4 twos are. So your answer will be minus 1 by 2. This will be your answer. Minus 1 by 2. Any doubt in this question? Yes, Gurveer, Hazel, Abhijot. Why minus? 3 minus 7 is 7 minus 3 is 4. Okay, and sign will come of the bigger. Bigger is 3 or bigger is 7. 7 is the bigger value. Okay, so sign will come of the bigger value. Okay, that's it. It will be minus 4. Okay, so minus 4 upon 8, that will be equals to minus 1 upon 2. Right? Okay, so this was the first part where denominators were same. I am solving one more part. Suppose fourth part. Okay, where denominators are different. Okay, so how you have to solve? Question fourth, where denominators, fourth part, where denominators are different. Second question, fourth part. Minus 3 upon 7 from 5 upon 14. Okay, so how you have to solve? 5 upon 14 you will write in the beginning. This is the important step where students are doing mistake. Okay, I am telling you, you have to write this in the beginning, and still they will commit this mistake in the paper. They will write this in the paper. Okay, you have to see it is from. From means this you have to subtract from this. So write down 5 by 14 minus. Okay, and this is also minus. Okay, this term is also minus. Okay, this minus is for this term and this minus is for the subtraction. Okay, now first of all open the subtraction. Minus minus will become plus. Minus minus will become plus. Any doubt up to here? When inside the bracket there is minus sign and outside there is minus sign, when you open the bracket minus minus will become plus. Right? Now one more thing. If outside minus is there, inside plus is there. Okay, minus plus will become minus. Okay, if outside plus is there, inside minus is there, then plus minus again minus. If outside plus is there, inside plus is there, plus plus will become plus. Got it? Any doubt? Yes, these are the basic terms. Plus plus plus. Okay, minus minus will become plus. Okay, and plus minus plus will become minus and plus minus will become minus. If anyone is minus, then it will be minus. If both are minus, then it will be plus. If both are plus, it will be plus. Both are minus, it will be plus. Okay, so now take the LCM because denominators are different. LCM of 7 and 14. Please tell me the LCM of 7 and 14 quickly. LCM of 7 and 14. Very good, Ananya. I appreciate. Prasan, LCM. Very good, Naman, Tanisha. LCM will be 14. Okay. 14 ones are 14 and 1 fives are 5. 7 twos are 14, 2 threes are 6. Okay. Answer will be 5 plus 6, that is 11 upon 14. This will be your answer. Right? This will be the answer. Any doubt? Yes, any doubt? No need to write, Hazel. You will get everything. No need to write, just understand the concept, that's it. Now question third. Okay, please mark the questions which I am giving you for the homework. Right, please mark the question. Question 2 I am giving you, some parts I am giving you for the homework. Okay, part number 2nd and 3rd is the homework. Okay, 2 parts are there in the class, 2 parts are the homework. Do your homework on regular basis. Regular basis. One more thing. Tomorrow you will be having test also. You know everyone, tomorrow is Wednesday. So tomorrow everyone is having test of exercise 3A, 3B, 3C. Right? And then after that we'll start with the other concept. Okay? Now, third question. Third question is again subtraction. Okay, suppose I am doing first part. Rest part will be your homework. Okay, 4 upon 5 minus 1 upon 2. Now here you don't have to judge. Okay, you don't have to judge. This you have to write in the beginning or this you have to write in the beginning. No, they haven't mentioned from. They have mentioned only just minus sign. So just take out the LCM of 5 and 2. 5 and 2 LCM will be 10. Okay, now 5 2s are 10, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10, 5 1s are 5. So answer will be 8 minus 5, that is 3 upon 10 is the answer. So third question is very easy. Okay, you just have to solve step by step. Take the LCM of denominators and then go for the subtraction. That's it. So question third I am giving you for the homework. Quickly mark this third question. Quickly. I don't think so there should be any doubt. Should I solve question fourth part of third question? Fourth part should I solve in the class? Part number 4. Look in the book. See the part number 4. Should I solve or you will do by on? Yes. Will you do by on or should I solve here in the class? Part 4th. Okay. Okay. I'm doing. I'm solving. Hazel is saying, ma'am, please solve. Please solve, ma'am. It is quite difficult. Hazel? Okay. Fourth part. Now, fourth part is minus 3 by 5 minus and in the bracket minus 9 upon 20. You can see that. Now you can see that. Abhijot, you can see that minus sign is given in the numerator. Okay, I'm writing in center. Doesn't matter. Minus sign is given in the numerator. I'm writing in the center. Doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, it will not affect anyhow your answer. Right. Now, minus 3 by 5 will be as it is. Now, please tell me, everybody, minus will become what? Minus will become what? Very good, Abhijot, Tanisha, Nija, Gurveer, Ananya, Rushil, Hazel, Geet, Anirudh. Very good, appreciate. Shaurya, very good. Yes. Minus, just now I have told you, minus will become plus. Okay, plus 9 upon 20. Right? Now take the LCM of 5 and 20. Now please tell me the LCM of 5 and 20. Please tell me quickly. LCM of 5 and 20. LCM will be? No. Check it out once again. 5 and 20. Okay. So I'm going on 2 table. 2 5 as it is, 2 10s are. Okay. Then 2 5s as it is, 2 5s are. Right. 5 1s are 1s are. 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20. Yes, 20. Am I right? Or I have commit any mistake? 2 10s are, 2 5s are, 5 1s are. 2 2s are 4, 4 5 20. Yes, 20 is the answer. 20 is the LCM. Okay. Now 5 4s are 20, 4 3s are 12. But it will be minus because minus sign is here. Okay. Now 21s are 20 and 1 into 9, 9. Right. Now 12 minus 9. 12 minus 9. And tell me the sign also. Which sign it will come? Rushil, very good. Hazel, very good. Tanisha, very good. Shaurya, Saloni, very good. Ayan, very good. 12 minus 9 is 3 and sign will be a bigger one, that is minus 3 upon 20. This is your answer. This is your answer. Okay, this LCM you can do on the right hand side. Okay, you can show your LCM on the right hand side in your paper or in the fair notebook also if you want to show. Right? But don't make these kind of things in don't overwrite anything. Okay, I want everything should be spick and span. So, fourth part I have done. Any doubt in question third now? Now, 2 parts I have done in the class, 2 parts I am giving you for the homework. So, mark quickly question 2 and 3 for the homework. Quickly. Question 2 and 3 for the homework. Right? Now, question 4th I am giving you hint of question 4th. Please look here. Question 4th I'll give you for the homework. Then question 5th and 6th today I'll do in the class. Okay? Hint of question 4. Subtract the sum of minus 3 and minus 3 by 2 and 2 by 3. Minus 3 by 2 and 2 by 3. Take out the sum of these. Okay? They are saying take out the sum of these. Subtract the sum of this from the sum of 4 by 3 and minus 5 upon 6. Okay, you have to solve this bracket, you have to solve this bracket. Suppose here your answer will be 2 by 9. Suppose here your answer will be 5 by 6. Suppose. Okay, then from means you have to subtract this from this. That is minus 5 by 6 minus 2 by 9. In this way you have to solve your fourth question. Very, very easy. Okay, you have to solve these 2 rational numbers and then you have to solve these 2 rational numbers. Then they are saying whatever answer will come, that you have to subtract from this one. Okay, from this one means write down this in the beginning and then subtract this from here and then solve and take out the answer. Okay, question 4. This is not the answers I have written by myself. Okay, I am just explaining you. In this way you have to solve. So question 4 is your homework. Only these 3 are today's homework. 2, 3 and 4. 2 parts of question 2, 2 parts of question 3 and 4th question. mark these three questions quickly in your book. Shraddha, mark these questions. Okay, and are you getting? This question is bit lengthy, but it is very easy. Okay, solve these two, and then subtract. Right? That's it. Now, question 5th. Question 5th and 6th is based upon the word problem. Okay, just you have to understand the question. Solution is very easy. Question 5th is the sum of two rational numbers. Okay, sum of two rational numbers are given -4/3. Okay, so can I write in this way? From my side, can I assume that these two rational numbers are x and y? Sum of two rational numbers are -4/3. I have written by myself. Okay, sum of two rational numbers are this. So that means first rational number will be x, second will be y, and their addition will be this. I have written by myself. Okay, now after that is saying if one number is -5, if any one number, suppose x, okay, if any one number is 5, find out the second number. Find out the second number. So according to question, addition of two numbers are x and y, and that is equals to -4/3. Okay, x is -5. So find out the value of y. Find out the value of y. Okay, now y will be here. Okay, -4/3 is here. -5 will go that side, and that will become +5. Okay, +5 means +5/1. Take out the LCM. LCM will be 3. Okay, now 3 -4 will be here. 1 3 is 3. 3 5 is 15. Okay, and 15 -4, that will be equals to 11/3. That will be the answer. This will be your y. So your second number is 11/3. In the question, they are saying that sum of two rational numbers are -4/3. So from my side, I am supposing that any two rational numbers, maybe a plus b, m plus n, or j plus k, x plus y will be -4/3. Okay, so let's suppose, and also they have given that one number will be -5. So I have supposed that x will be -5, and I have to find out the value of y. Right? So just put the value of x here is equals to here, and then shift minus sign to the right hand side. It will become plus. Okay, take out the LCM and solve it. Your answer will be 11/3. Any doubt? Yes, Ananya, Hazel, Shraddha, Rushil, fine. Yash Sharma, Dikshant, Gatik, Geet, Avni. I can't point out one by one. Please give a proper response in the class. Gatik, if you are busy somewhere, you can leave the class. I don't have any problem. If your other work is important, you can do that work. Now, question 6th. In this way, you have to solve question 5th, and the same way you have to solve question 6th. Okay? Today we'll do up to question 6th. 6th is the last question. Time is about to over. Last question is question 6th. Difference between two rational numbers is -23/9. So let's suppose I'm writing difference of two rational number x and y is equals to -23/9. Any doubt up to here? Any doubt up to here? Yes. Difference between any two rational numbers is equals to -23/9. Right? Very good, Rushil. So that means I have written any number. You can write A, B, okay, M, N, S, T. I told earlier. Right? Any two rational numbers. That will be equal to, this is given to you in the statement. Now, if the smaller number will be 5/9, find out the bigger number. Now, please tell me, out of this x and y, which will be the smaller? Please tell tell me out of this x and y which will be smaller. The number which we are subtracting from any number, that will be the smaller. Very good, Rushil. Rushil has given the correct answer. And the number from where we are subtracting the other number, that will be the bigger. Okay. So always keep one thing in the mind. This will be the bigger number and this will be the smaller number. Right? This will be the bigger and this will be the smaller. Right? Now they're saying that x is bigger, y smaller. Else they're saying if the smaller will be smaller will be 5 by 9. So let's suppose y is equals to 5 by 9. Smaller will be 5 by 9. Smaller will be y. Y will be 5 by 9. Because this y we are subtracting from x. So this will be bigger, smaller. And from x we are subtracting y. So x will be bigger. Always keep this thing in the mind. Okay? And you have to find out the value of x. Okay? Is equals to, you know that y, you know that x value you have to find out. Okay? Now according to the question. Okay? X minus y is equals to minus 23 upon 9. X is not given, write down x as it is. Y is 5 by 9 is equals to minus 23 upon 9. X will be here. This minus 5 by 9 will go that side. It is equals to minus 23 upon 9 as it is. It will go that side. Minus 5 by 9 will become what? Shivansh. Minus 5 by 9, if I move that to that side, it will become plus or minus. Yes, it will become plus. It will become plus 5 by 9. Okay, LCM will be same. 9, okay, minus 23 plus 5. So your answer will be writing here. Okay, x will be minus 18 upon 9. Okay, now you can cancel it on 9 table. Right? 9 ones are 9 twos are. So x value will be equals to minus 2. This is your answer. Prasan, any doubt? Yes, clear to everyone? Right? So in this way, in this question, the subtraction is given to you and they are saying that smaller number is 5 by 9. So you know that from x and y will be smaller, x will be bigger. Okay, so y value is given to you already in the question, x you have to find out. So according to the question, x minus y is equals to minus 23 upon 9. X will be as it is, put the value of y and is equals to value. Shift minus 5 by 9 to the right hand side, it will become positive. Okay, now take the LCM, go for this, evaluate the statements and take out the answer. X will be minus 2. Right? So do your work properly. Today you have to do question 1 to 6 in your fair notebook. These 3 questions have given you for the homework. Okay, few parts we have done in the class, few parts are given for the homework. Right? So do your work carefully, properly and on a regular basis. Bye-bye and take care all of you.